You too. What is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some breaking news in the NBA involving Lakers power forward Christian Wood, and reports are coming out that Wood today has, exercised his player option for the 2024-25 NBA season. League sources tell Michael Scott of Hoopsite the move guarantees Woods $3 million salary for next season, postponing his free agency until 2025 offseason, and that the 28-year-old Christian Wood did remain on the free agent market for over at least 2 months last summer in 2023, despite averaging a year ago 16.6 points per game and 7.3 rebounds and 1.8 assists per game in 25.9 minutes a game across 67 appearances for the Dallas Mavericks back in the 2022-23 NBA season. And then in the offseason, he eventually signed a 2-year vet minimum salary contract with the Lakers that featured a player option on the second season. So this was more of like a prove it type of deal. Coming into the season, he did play a limited role for LA, averaging close to 6.9 points per game and 5.1 rebounds in 50 games, playing 17.4 minutes a night. His shooting percentage from the field was at least 46.6% from the field, and he shot 30.7% from three-pointers, were both below his career rates. And this season came to an early end when he was sidelined by a left knee injury back in February 14th that forced him to undergo arthroscopic surgery in March. So he missed like damn near 2 months, and he was technically cleared to play in the final two games for the Lakers in the first round series against the Denver Nuggets. But Darvin Ham decided to not use him in this series, which we could have used because we were getting out rebounded by Aaron Gordon and Nikola Jokic and Michael Porter Jr. So we just needed bigger bodies, and I would love to see Jackson East would have got more minutes, but Darvin Ham didn't really call timeouts, especially when teams did go on runs. It was too late, and his adjustments are terrible. He doesn't really stick to his same game plan, which he should, and it changes a lot of times. And even after Game 2, when the Lakers lost to the Denver Nuggets, Anthony Davis was, putting Darvin Ham under the bus because he basically said that we just don't know what we're doing a lot of the times, and Jokic was just getting his points, and we're still double teaming him, which we cannot double team him because the defense is going to collapse, and he's going to find his open shooters, Michael Porter Jr., KCP, and even Christian Braun for backdoor cuts and stuff like that, which they do like to do. So that's their specialty, and the Lakers really struggled off of that. We ball watch a lot of times, which the Lakers, it's not really much ball movement, especially when LeBron James is playing. So that's why the Lakers are struggling too. And Jamal Murray didn't even play that great in the series, but he did have two game-winning shots, one over Anthony Davis and one over Austin Reaves, especially in Game 5. But going back to Darvin Ham, his rotations are just not very good. Sometimes he just doesn't even use his challenges. And he's so fucking stubborn that he sticks to his dumbass, rotations. Doesn't put Max Christie, doesn't even put Christian Wood, doesn't even put Jared Vanderbilt. Speaking of Jared Vanderbilt, he was supposed to return either Game 3, like Christian Wood, and then the next day, there's a report coming out that Christian Wood and Jared Vanderbilt were out. So I guess it was a delay, and then we get a new report that Christian Wood was available for Game 5 and Game 4, but Darvin Ham decided not to play him in Game 4. Game 5, him and Jared Vanderbilt were both available to play, and guess what? What happens? Darvin Ham doesn't play him. He sticks to his stubborn, rotation, which he's got to switch it up. He has to be creative, and he hasn't been really right. And I'm just so glad that the Lakers decided to dismiss Darvin Ham, fire him last week, Friday afternoon, because I don't think us Lakers fans can take another season of Darvin Ham. I will say, given how much trouble he had finding a favorable deal in free agency a year ago, it's no surprise that Wood opted into his second year of his existing contract after a down season that ended with a major injury. His option decision doesn't necessarily mean he'll be back in LA for the 2024-25 NBA season, since he could be trade candidate this offseason. There can potentially be a lot of changes for the Lakers this offseason, depending on whether or not LeBron James does pick up his player options. So it's difficult to project Christian Wood's role for next season at the moment. So I think this is very interesting, and maybe the coach can utilize him better under the right circumstances. So I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys drop a like in this video so YouTube can push your algorithm. Subscribe, really trying to reach my next goal at 3K subs, and also turn on notification bells so you guys stay updated news, rumors, off season trades, and all that good stuff. And I'm out of here. Peace.